What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Zero Productions. Woo, you guys, we got an interesting topic to talk about. Now, Echo is a Disney Plus series that is currently filming that I'm not overly excited for before the news of today. Coming from The Hollywood Reporter, Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox will be in the series. How exciting is that? That means we get more Kingpin. That means we get more Matt Murdock / Daredevil. That's very exciting stuff. Now that gives me a little bit more hype evolving around the show because, like I said before this, this big news, I was whatever about it. I was like, okay, Echo was cool in the Hawkeye series, whatever. I didn't really think she needed her own show, but I was like, okay, cool. But that's the fun thing about Marvel Studios. Now, these solo projects necessarily just aren't solo projects. They have the entire playpen to play with. The toys are there. They can line them up and be like, okay, well, we have all of these characters. And we're no longer going to just do solo movies. We're going to be adding all of these Marvel characters into these solo movies. You know what I mean? When it fits the narrative of the story. And obviously, the way Hawkeye ended with, the relationship between Echo and, Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, it's perfect. And of course, you want to see Vincent D'Onofrio back, right? I know I do. I love me some Vincent D'Onofrio. He is fantastic as Wilson Fisk. He is amazing. And what he established over there at Netflix, I'm hoping that they continue that shit over into the MCU. Now, I had my little critiques of the Hawkeye series that, that interpretation of, Kingpin was a bit of a bitch. That's what I saw. He got beat up by Kate Bishop, right? Got his ass whipped. I was just like, what? This is Kate Bishop, bro. Bro, do you know what you were doing in that Daredevil Netflix series? You were smashing people's heads in cars. You were a beast. Now, granted, I definitely feel like they leaned into more of the physicality of Kingpin. He's a lot stronger than what he was in the Daredevil Netflix series, which I hoped. So I was like, okay, cool. So maybe, they can kind of lean a little bit more into that and make him more of a menacing character and a possible character to be not introduced, but in the film of Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland. That is something I really want to see. A Kingpin versus a Spider-Man. How exciting would that be? It reminds me of the Spider-Man PS4 game at the beginning. You got to take out Kingpin. It was so perfect. I loved it. And then, of course, you have Daredevil. We need more Charlie Cox. Charlie Cox is fantastic. He is amazing as Daredevil. He is amazing as Matt Murdock. I want to see both. I love them equally. As he plays Matt Murdock and Daredevil. They're just so entertaining to watch. It's so believable. So I'm really curious to see what kind of role that they both will have in this series. Hopefully it's not like a just quick cameo. Hopefully they'll be in a couple of episodes. But with Marvel Disney Plus, their episodes are only damn near six episodes long, which I freaking hate. Not a fan of the 6-episode series. Honestly, I'm not, you guys. But this is coming from The Hollywood Reporter. A little bit more info. So sources say Echo will include a plot line which Daredevil is searching out a former ally. It has been reported that that ally is Jessica Jones. Ooh, how exciting. Now, Jessica Jones from the Marvel Netflix series, she was cool. I killed Grave. That first season was dope. Second season was whatever. But this leads me to believe that any minute now, they're going to give Mike, what's his name? Mike Coulter? Coulter. I'm sorry, you guys. I apologize. I forgot his name. The brother who played Luke Cage. Any minute now, they're going to give him a call to come back. Because I feel like if you were going to bring, people back from those series, it would be Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, you know what I mean? John Bernthal as the Punisher, Frank Castle, you know what I'm saying? Charlie Cox, obviously Vincent D'Onofrio. You can leave out the guy who played Iron Fist. That's going to be completely rebooted, you know what I'm saying? Possibly set up for the sequel to Shang-Chi. How dope would that be? But you want to bring back Luke Cage. Luke Cage was a phenomenal series. I loved seasons 1 and 2, especially 2 with the Bushmaster. The Bumba Clock. I loved it. It was so entertaining, you guys. Oh, so freaking good. And then, of course, season 1 was dope. Oh, my God. I forgot his name. Mahershala Ali's character. Jesus Christ. Cottonmouth. Whew. Cottonmouth was so good, you know what I mean? He was so great. So happy for Mahershala Ali in that role, but now he's Blade in the MCU, and that, you know, that's gonna be pretty dope. But yeah, man, I'm excited to see some of these Netflix characters return. Like I said, I'm waiting on the big one. We are all waiting on the big one of Jon Bernthal. Best believe Jon Bernthal's coming back. You heard it on this channel first. You heard it here. This is an exclusive that I made up on my mind. Jon Bernthal's coming back, you guys. That's just a fact. It's going to happen. And when it does, come back to my channel and be like, hey, Christian, you were right. You know what I'm saying? Long time subscriber. I appreciate you. You know, you just know things. Because, you know, ultimately, you know, they gave so many great performances from those Netflix series, you know, and you don't want to waste it. You don't want to recast and do another Punisher, Frank Castle, when you ultimately had something that was already perfect. You had it. You had the bread. You had the butter. It was laid out for you. Take it. You have it. Oh, I can't wait, you guys. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox both coming back for the Echo series. Thoughts and opinions. And do you think that everybody from the home of Marvel Netflix, except for Iron Fist, will be coming back for the MCU in a soft reboot kind of way? Post your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Peace.